This is Jew plum, and it is sending up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different plants. Hi everybody, it is Stacy Personally Gardening, and it has been a long time, I know, but I have been super busy with work, still trying to take care of my yard, and so I'm just doing this quick video, unedited, just showing you what's been going on. Why don't you join me? Okay, so this is just a wide view of the back of my yard, what's been going on. Everybody's struggling with the overgrowth and the weeds because of the rains that we have been getting, but we are not complaining. So let me get right to it. Lots of things happening in my yard. To the left here is a row of sorrel going all the way to the papaya trees around the back. And over here is just 4 sorrel plants. All right, so let me just walk between them. I just got some help to dig around them. So that's what's been going on. It's a sorrel affair. Here is my ackee plant, ackee tree, the smallest of the ackee trees. I actually cleared this area yesterday. There's my citrus coming up nicely. Continuing here, there's Mr. Almond tree towering much farther and higher in the sky. This bed here that you're familiar with, it has less boards now because termites have been eating out at it. But here's another citrus plant, my scallion, lots of scallion there, tomato plants right there, and my basil is just flourishing, no complaints right there. This continues to be my pepper bed. I had pulled out a number of them that were drought stricken, but I actually have gotten some pepper already. And here is another pepper which is ripe and small. Should I pick it now? Yes, let me just pick it. Okay, and guess what? It has no holes, so no pest has troubled this one, which I am grateful for, because the others that were picked had holes in them. All right, so that's the pepper plant. It's starting to produce peppers. More sorrel all along this edge that is dug up here. All right, my papaya trees are flourishing even though they were blown down by burial and leaning, but you can see lots of papaya growing, and they are largely pest free. There's my other citrus plant right here, which had lots of worms that I took off yesterday. Now here's a shocker. I just learned that pineapple grows and spreads, sends up little babies similarly to the planting or banana. So a neighbor of mine just helped me to plant out all of them, as I had like 5 of them in one little area. Anyway, there's my coconut tree doing well. Here is the pumpkin patch that is in the compost heap, and it is taking over. Yes, I was reminded again that it is better to turn the pumpkin in onto itself, and it will start to blossom faster. Yes, produce fruit faster. Here's a sorrel plant growing from the compost that I left. Here's my second ackee tree, which is a little bit taller than the first one. Here a lot is happening, a lot has been happening. See, my planting tree can no longer hold in the frame. Back here I planted some guinea hen weed, which I am not sure what it is for exactly, but I hear it's a very good herb. So if you know anything about guinea hen weed, please tell me in the comments. Right here I managed to put down 2 gungo plants. Not the plants, I actually grew them from seed, but now they are coming up nicely. I hear that they are too close together. We'll see about moving them. Here, this big planting has already sent up 1, 2, 3, 4 suckers. Here's the tiniest one. So lots of things happening in the yard. Lots of things. I have 4 planting plants and 1, I was going to say 1 banana, but guess what? The 1 banana has already sent up a sucker when I accidentally whacked it while clearing the yard. All of this, that's spider web I'm trying to get rid of. Oh, let me back up here. Here is my ackee tree, which is much taller than I am now, so I have to do that to show you all of it. I kind of skipped over this row of sorrel here. Yes, another row of sorrel, and from that row of sorrel to yet another row of sorrel, and over there you can see another row of sorrel. In between those rows, another pineapple plant was placed because, as I said, my neighbor said they are too close. This is the view from the back looking towards the house. All right, so let me step back a little bit so you can see the ackee tree, the papaya tree, the original set of papaya trees. 1 more planting tree which I got from my friend in St. Mary. So I have enough planting, and guess what? I love planting so much, so no complaints from me there. All right, right in this tire here is a tomato, another tomato plant. I must say I have lots and lots of tomatoes. I also cleared this area yesterday. Here is my soursop, which I got, I don't remember when, sometime last year I got this one. But my original soursop, which is over there, was the one from seed. All right, so you can see the pumpkin is flowering. So I'm expecting pumpkins to come, even though I'm not paying the pumpkin much mind this time around. Here is my Artenique orange tree, which is getting nice and bushy, considering what had happened to it after I returned from the summer break, where it was down to just sticks. Here's another row of sorrel plants, but I have not cleared between them as yet. Here's another pineapple that was planted out, and I'm going to show you where they were coming from. Here is my sweet sop that I planted just a couple days ago. I transplanted. All right, there's another row of sorrel over there. Believe it or not, that's my French thyme, which is quite bushy. Quite bushy. I'm going to be cutting it very soon and just throwing them away because I can't use so much. My leaf of life doesn't need any pruning just yet, but I use it sometimes. There is another pineapple that was transplanted this morning. All right, now here we have my Jew plum tree, just about my height. Okay, just about my height. It is just beautiful and bushy, and I remind you, this was done from the Jew plum seed. Okay, now this is where all the pineapple that you see planted out came from. 1 was there, 2, 3, 4, right? So it was a total of 6 of them in here, and I learned that pineapple is going to send up other suckers. I did not know that at all, and it's going to spread. But right now I also have my okra plants that I had burnt up. I had burnt up trying to get rid of ants, but they are bouncing back, so I'm very happy for that. So there is that. Now if you look over here, which you cannot see on the camera, I'm just going to indicate that's another row of sorrel, and it turns that way. I actually have 2 rows of that. So if I'm going to walk between them, maybe you are able to identify them on the left and right. See here? Oh, that one's a little bit small, so let me get to one that is not so small. There is one there, and there's another one there. All right, and then it makes a diagonal. It turns right here. Okay, so you can see I have a nice little walkway of sorrel to go between when it's sorrel time. And over here I created this little bed for my tomato plants. I have 2, 4, 6, 7 plants here in total, and already this one is ready to send up to send out tomatoes. Here's the blossom, you can see right on my fingers, the yellow. Right, so tomatoes are already going to be coming on this. Here's a potted sorrel. I want to see how it fares compared to the ones that grow in the ground right there. And as usual, the flowers at the back of my house. All right, so that's the view of what's happening in my house right now. And very quickly, let me show you my callaloo that is coming up here. This is my little callaloo. Finally I got some to germinate. This little plant here, which you cannot even see because it's so small, right there is my cherry, and some brave critter ate off the leaves. So that's my callaloo right there. And I'm going to show you something very quickly at how amazing God works. And it's my Jew plum. Yes, I am doing more Jew plum. I just, for whatever reason, I decided to try Jew plum again. And here it is in the bag. Not so clear. All right, let me try and gently take it out. Don't break, don't break. This is Jew plum. This is the Jew plum seed with all the, what we would like to say in Jamaica, the juki parts. This is Jew plum, and it is sending up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different plants from this. And this is just pointing me to God's amazing creativity. And I want to end it right here to say that God is just absolutely wonderful, and all that he does is done excellently. Well, thanks again for stopping by to check out this video here on November 2, 2024. Beautiful, beautiful Jamaica. Very, very sunny and hot. If I was in Japan right now, it would be cold as we move from fall or autumn and look towards the winter season. But here I am in the blazing sun hot. Just want to give God thanks. Thanks for checking this video out, and as always, God bless you. Like, share and subscribe. Put a comment below this. Check out the description.